mama told you. 75 same.
Hey guys, your girl Cee Cee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a full face of drugstore makeup, so continue on watching. First I go in with some witch hazel and a wipe, and I just wipe my face clean. You want to start off on a clean base. Then I take some eyelash glue and put it on my eyebrows, and I like to have my eyebrows really flat so I can just maneuver them with the product. I'm using e.l.f. Espresso pomade. I need to get back into pencils, but the pomade would do. But e.l.f. has a really good pencil though, if y'all want to try that. As you see, I'm growing my eyebrows out, but I like both looks on me, but I'm just going thin and sometimes in like, you know, full and like fall and winter. But the concealers I'm going in with is Rich Cocoa and Deep Olive, and I like to start off with the rich in the front so it can like blend to like a brighter at the end with the Deep Olive. It takes me forever to do my eyebrows, but now I'm going in with the Power Grip primer by e.l.f. and I really like this primer. This is my first time using it. It's like if you have like a foundation, you know, it's supposed to stick onto it, and it's very tacky. So if you like stuff like that, I recommend this primer. I'm going in with the fan to like dry it down a little bit, and now I'm taking one of my favorite foundations, Fit Me by Maybelline and Driver. Now I feel like you should go up a shade in this, but I always just go down a shade. I just go to what I know, because this foundation oxidizes, which means when you put it on it becomes darker. So I feel like if you think something your shade, just go up a shade, see how that works for you. Now I used to put on a lot of heavy foundation, but now I'm getting to the point where I just want to focus around my face and like the under my eyes for concealer, so I don't go in as heavy as I used to. Like this part right here was like one drop of like foundation, I think 2 drops, and I just dotted all around my face. I think that's what you really need. And I was trying to do like a halo brow, but I ended up doing it anyway. But I fixed it with concealer. And concealers, I'm going in with the same concealer, the Deep Olive in the front, and the back I added the Rich Cocoa. Then I added another one that was called Walnut, Rich Walnut. And I just put that under my eyes. I use a light hand with my concealers too, but also sometimes if I want to go for a bright inner corner, I go up a shade again. But I was telling y'all to look up when y'all putting y'all concealer in, for y'all don't have to be creasing, so it can just be flat and like flawless. As I'm mixing both of them products in, well, it's 3 concealers, I mix all 3 of them in, it's giving me a nice finish to it. Now, I really love e.l.f. concealer. They're one of my favorite concealers on the drugstore. Well, that's the only one I ever use, but except for LA Girl. But they're really good concealers. Now, I would say look up and please blend with a beauty blender. Brushes work too, but if you want to use a beauty blender, make sure the beauty blender is wet so it can like maneuver the product around. As you see, everything just come together. Now, as I was doing my makeup, one of my favorite Young Jeezy songs came on. Got a lot up on my plate, so I'm up and down in the States. Come on, next, we're playing. Now I'm going in with my HD powder by e.l.f. Now I like the pressed one. I could not find it. I'm using what I had in my drawer now, but I like that one, but this one, it will work as well. But you have to make sure you're really light-handed with this because it will leave a cast. Like, just use it as like a press kind of setting powder, but don't use it as a baking one. But you have, if you use it as a baking one, make sure it's like a really light hand. Now I'm going in with the Black Radiance Contour Palette and Deep to Dark. And I'm just going to contour my cheeks, my forehead, and my nose. Baby, I gotta get a new palette. Them are hitting pan. Now I'm going in with my second Black Radiant palette. This is the medium to dark. And I'm just highlighting the under of my eye to make it a little bit brighter. And that's all I'm doing. I pressed that in on my eyes. I'm going back with the deep to dark one in Black Radiance palette. And I'm using my contour shade as an eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with Watch Me Blush palette. Now I have blush blindness, but also this palette was sold in Walmart. Like, the crown case moved to Walmart at one point, but I got my palette when it launched like years ago. But yeah, so it could be on Walmart, it may not. I don't know if it's still in there, but y'all can go check. I put it in here because it was in drugstore at one point. But yeah, as you see, I'm putting on blush. I have blush blindness. I love a good blush. That's like one of my favorite things with makeup and eyebrows. Because eyebrows can make and break your face. Trust me. So yes, I kept putting on the blush. Like, this could be all right. But I love blush, especially like a good blush, like a berry one, like the first one I put on, and I mixed it with the cherry one. But like the burgundy, I love a good burgundy blush. I just does. And also Black Radiance Brick House is a good blush. Now you see me right here lining my lips. I'm going to talk about that and like the down of the video because I changed my lips. My lips are very dark brown and I try to put some powder over them and put like a regular brown on it to see if it works. It looks okay, but I don't like it. I'm using the Opposite Attract palette for a liner. Like, this eye palette you cannot find no more, but I'm using some mascara right here. And I love some mascara. Yeah, I like the little smudge on the bottom line. I know people say don't smudge it, but I like it. It brings my eyes out. See, look at that. Come on now. I'm still putting on blush. Going in with the Power Grip spray, and I was spraying it like the spray was tweaking, so I had to go back in the fan because it was just like spraying everywhere. But then I erased my lips and go back in with the Opposite Attract, and I used the black. I love a black liner on my lips. I feel like it works best for me. If I find like a deeper brown, maybe I can work with it. But yeah, I went in, then I added Fortune Cookie, but the lipsticks I used was by e.l.f. It's Pink Cosmo, and Sparkling Rose. But I smelled that, like, it smelled really good. All right, y'all, this is the final look of the makeup look. This is all drugstore. Now, if you want me to do different type of videos, let a sister know. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Pull up with a stick, stop it. Rich nigga shit, rich nigga, oh, 100 pockets riding. Got it. I go to space with the stars. I smoke a blunt on my pilot. Saturn, Moon, Earth, and Mars. NASA take off with the rocket. $500,000 on the necklace. No rich niggas with successful. Say she wanna feel special. What? The cocoa make her feel special. I count 100 or better. 100. Back in 200.